What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to EP09. Alright, so let's start this one off with an update from Regan Grimes. Regan dropped a physique update and a training update on his YouTube channel. I'll link the entire video in the description below, but Regan here is about 8 weeks out from the Yamamoto Pro, and I think Regan looks right on track here in terms of conditioning. I don't think anyone is concerned with Regan being able to hit his peak. He pretty much always hits his peak, but I think the question is if Regan has improved after his year-long offseason, and that's been the question going around for quite a while now. Over the next several weeks is when we'll really get an answer to that question as he continues to shred down, but as of right now, I would say that this is a very brief physique update, but Regan's arms do look bigger, I think. I think his chest looks a bit bigger, the midsection still looks good, but you can't really determine how significant his progress has been as of yet. I don't know what that really means at 8 weeks out. You would think that if he made significant progress that he would not only be looking to show it off more, but we'd be able to see it a bit more. Like for one thing, we really need to see the back and we need to see the legs at this point. But I think we are going to see an improved version of Regan Grimes at the end of the day when we see him on stage at the Yamamoto Cup. But you guys let me know in the comments below if you think that Regan has made the most of his year-long offseason. Now, one guy that we never have to worry about putting everything on full display is Nick Walker. Nick is constantly keeping the bodybuilding world updated on his progress, and this latest update posted on his YouTube channel really showcases his improvements. One thing is for sure, the mutant will be out in full effect come the Mr. Olympia in only about 17 weeks now, actually. Now, this video was just after a chest workout, but Nick does look like his chest has improved, and everyone has been so hyper-focused on Nick's legs that I think we all forgot that his chest really did need to come up as well. And yeah, I think he did accomplish that from what we can see. The legs, I do think, are improved as well from what we can see right now. The arms, of course, are the most freaky set of arms you'll find in the IFBB right now. I'd say between him and Michal Krizo, but the roundness and the fullness overall that we're seeing from Nick here, he definitely kicked it into high gear for his Olympia prep, and he definitely is bringing more freak factor than any other competitor at the Olympia this year. A no-holds-barred, absolutely massive and shredded Nick Walker, I think is going to be a contender for that top 3 again. Which, I had Nick in my top 3 last year as well. Nick has always maintained the fact that he will be Mr. Olympia someday, and the question remains if this will be the year that Nick reaches his goal. So speaking of Michal Krizo, you guys, it looks like Krizo was able to hit a bit of a rebound after the Empro Classic, which is actually extremely good timing going into an Olympia prep. He looks absolutely full as a house, and I'd say even aside from the fullness, he was probably able to add on a couple of quality pounds during his rebound. And the more I see Krizo's physique, the more I really do think he'll be able to crack that top 10 at the Olympia this year. He's one of the true mass monsters in professional bodybuilding, but still does have a level of aesthetics that allows him to hang with both the mass monsters and the aesthetic guys out there. And the more he's able to grow that outer quad sweep, the more he grows through the shoulders and the upper body, the better his X-frame appears and the smaller his waistline appears. So I think it is possible we see an even better version of Krizo at the Olympia than we saw at the Empro Classic. And I think he'll be looking to really make another massive statement at the Olympia this year. And anytime we've seen Krizo step on stage, we have seen improvements. His back needed to be improved, and he did look improved from the back at the Empro Classic. To have a competitor that not only brings the hype, but delivers on the hype, it really makes watching him compete that much more exciting. I personally want to see Krizo stand next to Hadi Choopan at the Olympia this year. I think that would be a really great measuring stick, and I think he's very close to earning that comparison. So let me know where you guys think Krizo is going to land in the Olympia lineup this year. Alright, last up for you guys today, Justin Shier is officially 1 week out of the Chicago Pro, and for the last number of weeks, there's been absolutely no doubt that Justin is bringing his best package to the Chicago Pro stage. And that's where we're going to see him square off with Blessing Awodibu. And make no mistake, ladies and gentlemen, Justin has his hands full with Blessing this year. Because of course, Justin is looking to make a statement in his pro debut, but Blessing is in a position where he really needs to deliver the goods and silence the naysayers, much like Hunter Labrada's been doing lately after seeing how much progress he's made. But Justin does look like he's going to be shredded going into Chicago. I think he does have superior flow to his physique. The arms are very impressive from the front, and I think it'll be a battle from the front and the side. And the other thing I thought is that Blessing would really quite handily win the back shots against Justin. But after seeing this back shot, I really think the balance between upper and lower body is really going to be an advantage for Justin, even though Blessing might have superior width and depth in the back. So like I said, this is going to be a battle, and the second half of the 2023 bodybuilding season is really looking to be just as exciting, if not more exciting than the first half of the season. And the Chicago Pro next weekend is going to be one to watch. So at a week out, you guys let me know how you think Justin is going to stack up against Blessing. Anyway, that's it for me in this video, you guys. Thank you for tuning in to EP09. Be sure to like and subscribe.